With the advancement of cell phones, watches and clocks are slowly moving out of use. But there's a business keeping the practice of watchmaking alive. Chris Carey, the owner of Watertown Watch and Clock, has watched time pass from his storefront since it opened in 1993 and has been fixing timepieces for most of his life. Chris finds unique beauty in the simplicity of his work.
And they're really beautiful inside. And it's really, there's no question when you fix a watch. You know what I mean? I mean, the guy comes in, the thing is broken, or a clock. Guy comes in and his timepiece is broken, and now it's fixed.
Chris's admiration of simplicity and tradition comes from his grandfather, Pat Caruso. Pat worked at Waltham Watch Factory, and when it shut down in 1957, he began his own watch repair business that Chris took a liking to while in college. This inspired him to use the skills his grandfather taught him and open his own watch repair shop. The tradition of family business didn't stop with Chris. He worked alongside his wife and business partner, Christine Carey, who walked into the shop one day looking for repair.
Oh, I fixed her watch. Yeah. Actually, she told me how to fix her watch. Yeah, I was going to do something. I had like my staking set, and she was like, well, the guy who usually fixes it, he does it this way. I said, oh, well, I can do it that way, so I just did it. And she must have thought, oh, this guy's malleable or something, you know? I don't know what happened, but anyways, and that was it.
He was supposed to be a little old wizard man because who knew watchmakers were young and studly. And he wasn't supposed to be someone that was under the age of 90. Oh. And he was. Shocking.
It was love at True Watch Repair.
In March of 2020, a global pandemic swept the nation and affected many businesses, large and small, including Watertown Watch and Clock. But after the pandemic hit, the couple noticed that their customers had become a lot more eager to share than ever before.
So I have found in the last 2 years when people come in, they come in and they talk, and they talk, and they talk. And we hear about the strangest things. And it's not because they think we care about it particularly because it has no relevance to getting your watch fixed. They're just starved to talk to somebody.
This sharing extends to one particular case. An older gentleman walked into the shop with an upholstered red velvet clock in hand. Christine later discovered that the clock belonged to his late wife and discovered how much the clock meant to the couple.
He didn't want his wife and his prized possessions to end up in the trash. He wanted somebody to know how much she loved this clock. And so whenever I look at this clock, and I look at the picture of this clock, I think of this true gentleman who loved his wife so much, and how much some of these things that people have carried for generations are so worried that the next generation doesn't want them, and what was going to happen to what they loved.
Chris and Christine's concern of the world outgrowing watchmaking extends to their sons, though they are cautiously optimistic that one day the business will belong to one of them.
Daniel does help me quite a bit, but you know, he's young and who knows? I mean, when I was his age, I was going to be a rock star, so anything could happen.
As to whether the tradition of family business carries on to the next generation, only time will tell. For NNTV, I'm Nate Riley.